What's up everyone? Welcome back to Versatile Fun Designs. This is the LEGO brand store set, and it's right in front of an actual LEGO store. Alright, now that we're back in my studio, here is a closer look at the set. The set number is 40574, it's a 9+ set. It has 541 pieces. This is what the front of the box looks like, and this is the back. Let's get straight to the point and open the box. This one has the nice taped seals instead of the push tabs. That's always nice. And the sticker sheet is bent. So this is not ideal, but if this ever happens to you, the LEGO set you buy, just give LEGO a call. I guess there's no number here, but if you just go to lego.com/service, should be written here at the bottom of the box. Yeah, right here, lego.com/service, and tell them you have a bent sticker sheet. They will be able to send you a replacement real quick. I'm not a very big fan of stickers, so this is not the end of the world for me. I'll use the stickers that I can use, and the ones that are bent, I can just ignore them, at least for now, just to do this review. I'm not gonna wait for a replacement sticker sheet. There's this thing, instructions. You know how I feel about instructions at this point. There's another sticker sheet, this one thankfully not impacted. A loose piece, a bunch of bags. So this box is actually quite full. There's quite a bunch of things in this box. So let's take a closer look at what we got with this set. So here are the instructions. There is no QR code for whatever reason. And also this set is not available on lego.com, at least as of the time that I record this. It's only available in certain LEGO stores if they have it in stock. So if you have a LEGO store near you, give them a call and see if they still have it in stock. Let's look at the numbered bags. So we got 2 bag 1s, 2 bag 2s, a small one and a large one, 1 bag 3 and 2 bag 4s. I've already said in previous videos that I would have preferred if each bag had a unique number. So if I tell you bag 1, you won't be asking me, are you talking about this bag 1 or this other bag 1? I get that these are meant to be opened together. I just think that they should have either put this small bag inside the large one, or just give them like 1A, 1B just to differentiate them. And we also get these 2 loose pieces. I will not be using the full instructions, but just to know what can I build with bag 1, what can I build with bag 2, etc. I will be using the very first pages right here. So actually just this page here. So basically bag 1 builds the storefront, the ground floor. Bag 2 builds this part, which is the left part of the store. It appears on the right, but it's left with respect to the store when you're on the inside. Bag 3 builds the right, all on the ground floor. And bag 4 builds the upper floor. So without further ado, let's get started with the build. I'll put this over to the side. You won't be able to see it, but I'll be looking at this as I do the build. So here I'm going to make a small exception just to see what this looks like from the back, because there is no 360-degree view for this set as far as I know. So I would like to know what the set intends to have in the store, so I don't make my own mock. I want to build this set without the instructions, or if there's no 360-degree view, then I'll have to use minimal instructions just to see like the final layout of this from the back. This is the last page that shows what the interior looks like for bag 1, and I'll be relying on this only and not the 32 preceding steps, so only this. So here's a look at the sticker sheet. Well, the first sticker sheet has stickers from 1 to 28 before using any of the stickers. Here's a closer look. So while I have the sticker sheet intact, I'll just mention that a lot of these stickers are reminders of sets that were available at the time that this set was first designed, back in 2021, 2022 when it came out. So a lot of these sets were on the shelves back then. A few of them are still on shelves today, For example, the Lamborghini Cyan, the Ideas Piano. And some of these sets are evergreen, meaning that there's always a particular creator house one way or another. The color might change, the details might change. There's always a creator house, there's always a friend's car, a friend's house. So those ones are more everlasting. And the themes that are mentioned here by name are Ninjago, Friends, City, Technic, Creator, Ideas, and Duplo. So if you're a fan of these themes in particular, you're going to enjoy the sticker sheet. Well, assuming you like stickers at least. So yeah, it's a pretty interesting selection. If you know the set numbers for every single one of these, comment down below. If you're like a super Lego nerd. I know a few of these off the top of my head, but most of them I do not know. I'd have to look them up. But I do know that they're all real Lego sets that exist either today or in the recent past. Alright, so we'll start with the stickers that appear here and at the storefront based on what I can see from this specific page of the instructions as well as the box. So this creator set right here, City and Friends, so I'll be relying on this. I know that this one is going to be City as well because of the blue color. Not quite, well, yeah, actually it's going to be, yeah, we can't really see it except for a little bit here. So I might have to guess on that one, or just leave it blank and do it later through the process of elimination. These stickers are very, very difficult to apply perfectly straight. You're going to need some kind of trick or some kind of method to have them perfectly aligned, or just lots and lots of practice. I usually leave most stickers off when I'm building sets, but these ones I think are pretty important to convey that they are Lego sets. So actually I learned from a YouTuber called LEV a trick for applying stickers properly. That is to use a brick separator, like so. Yeah, thank you, LEV. Alright, this wall is done. And interestingly enough, many of these sets are still on sale even today. So get them while you still can if you're interested. There are supposed to be lots of stickers on this wall, but since they come from this bent sticker sheet and I don't think they add too much, I will not be adding them. But just for reference, this is what they look like in the manual, so it does make this area up here more lively. Also, I want to reuse these pieces for my custom builds later, and having the stickers on them makes that a bit more difficult. So I'll be skipping these stickers and also those big ones outside. So these two large stickers right here. Although I do point out that if you want, you can cut out like the Lego logo and use only that small part of it if you want more Lego logo stickers without the whole thing surrounding them. So that is an option. So basically peel off the sticker. And these are very large stickers, by the way, so they're going to be a pain to apply. And just like cut them out with scissors, or actually cut with scissors and then peel it off. I think that'll be easier if you're interested in just the part in the center. So basically there's one sticker like this, the Lego logo. If you want more, you can use these. Unfortunately, they're not the same size. This one is a little bit smaller. I am using this brick separator to separate the bricks and apply the stickers, but I'll point out that this brick separator is not included in the set. You will have to get it separately if you don't already have one. So these stickers actually go here. This one, the giraffe, will apply, and the tiger one I will try to apply it as well, although it is bent in the corner. Okay, this one did not turn out too bad if you ignore the air bubble in the corner. Overall, I think it's not a big deal. And the purpose of these is to allow the minifigures to pose. I'll put them like this. And then you can take pictures with them. I'll just turn off the flash for a moment so there's no glare. So that is the idea. And yeah, you can also rotate these the other way around. I think this makes more sense actually for play. Of course, in real life you would want the sun to like come through the window and shine through your face, but just for the purposes of play, you can flip these around. So that is the idea behind these stickers. I haven't seen these at my local LEGO store, but I'm sure they exist somewhere, or that they will. There's a reason why. Reason why they put them here. That is it for bag 2. Now on to bag 3. I'll put the minifigures back here to keep on watching the build. As before, I'm using this last page of bag 3 right before we go to bag 4, just to see what this looks like from the inside to make sure I get all the details correct. Alright, we're done with the ground floor, and now we are going to go to the final bag, bag 4, and we'll also use the 2 loose plates. These will go on top right here, in addition to whatever is in the bags. So through the process of elimination, having filled all these stickers for Duplo and Ninjago, there's one remaining Lego City sticker that will go right here. And because these are tiles, if you want to change where things are, you can also flip them around. So put this one here, this one here. That's the nice thing about these tile pieces. And it would have been very expensive for Lego to print every single one of these sets, so I do understand why they put them as stickers. Alright, we are done with the build. This is the Lego store. We've looked at it a lot from the back. Now let's rotate it and look at it from the front. So it's a pretty decent model. It looks pretty nice from the front. I love these large glass panes here. They're very, very useful, and I really like getting them here. It looks very modern, very distinguished. And it's a quite simple build. There's some aspects to it that were a little bit tricky, especially if you're building without the instructions, but just because there was no 360-degree view, so I had to rely only on the paper instructions, but still, just looking at stuff from a couple angles, it was not too bad. The details here of the columns remind me of some of the buildings from the LEGO modular building collection, such as Assembly Square. They have these kind of studs not on top techniques, but on a much larger scale. This reminds me of the modular buildings as well, the fact that you have like an upper floor that is attached with just a few studs to the lower floors. So by the way, if you want a review of a full-scale modular building, please check out the build without instructions of the Natural History Museum that I did recently. So this is like a miniaturized version of that. It is kind of open back, but not really. Well, it's half open back because at the bottom it is covered and it swings open, just like the Cozy House build. And you can even do this and like leave it in intermediate space and just imagine that the LEGO store is much, much larger. They do provide a ladder to access the upper floor, although I do wish they would have provided stairs. On the other hand, that might have bumped up the price. So we've already seen what's going on here during the build, but just to recap, this time I'll start from the top floor and then go down. We have the minifigure factory, which I think is this thing here with just a few studs representing minifigure parts. This one, I think they could have done better if they used those nano figures, kind of like this one at the bottom. This doesn't really make sense to me that this is a minifigure factory if the sticker was not there. On the other hand, the Disney castle is very recognizable, and so is this train. I don't know if this is a particular LEGO set, because the Orient Express was not around when this was first launched in 2022. And also that one is dark blue, this one is black. Or maybe it's some other train, or just a generic train, or one of those holiday trains, I'm not sure. If you do know, leave a comment down below. This came together very nicely, and actually it's very easily removable, just like the exhibits in the Natural History Museum. This has so many studs not on top techniques. It's very cute. I love how every piece was well thought of, and it all came together in exactly the right way. Like this piece, this one attaching to it, it just It's so simple yet so elegant. I love this. This might be one of my favorite parts of this entire set. So kudos to the designer for this miniaturized train. I really like it. So that is it for the top floor. Oh, and we have these sets here. We took a look at them earlier of Ninjago, City, and Duplo. I have reviewed all 3 of those themes on my channel, so check out those videos if you haven't already. Downstairs, we have a pick-a-brick wall with lots of colors to choose from, including teal, the yellowish orange. We don't have the newest red-orange from 2024 because, as I said, this is a set from 2 years ago, from 2022. I do wish there were no duplicates here because I think it would have been nice if we had gotten like more colors. I haven't looked at every page in the instructions, but I wish there was also a guide that says this is this color and so on, like a color guide. So I know that some third-party sellers offer like these studs in every single color that LEGO has ever made, so it would be nice if we can get something official from LEGO themselves. I'll take off the top floor for just a moment to look at the middle part. So here we have what looks like a cash register. There's space for an employee. I'll get back to this in a moment. On this side we have a counter with LEGO City and LEGO Creator. I think this is supposed to point the other way. And it's held together, but held by one single stud. So yeah, LEGO Creator on this side. And here we've already seen like a bunch of Technic, Ideas, Creator, and LEGO Friends. And then here we have this photo studio where you can take pictures. I've already shown this, but just as a reminder, if you're skipping ahead and not watching the whole video, that these are basically intended as photo booths for minifigures. So speaking of minifigures, we do get these 2 in the set. I will show them to you up close. Let's just put them here. So these minifigures they're nice, they're cute, they have big smiles. They don't have any unique prints or anything like that, so you've probably seen this print a lot of times before, but it's still a decent print, nice minifigures to get. There is printing on the back, no printing on the legs, but at least there's printing on the torsos. And let me see if there's any alternative expressions. I think only one of them has alternative expressions, but let me confirm that. Yeah, so she has an alternative expression, but not him. So the minifigures are okay, although what's really missing, in case you didn't see this coming, is a LEGO store minifigure. So this minifigure came from another set, actually the modular LEGO store, and if you want, you can actually get the pieces, including this LEGO torso from lego.com while it's still available in stock, so I encourage you to get it if you want it before it runs out. It is in stock as of the recording of this video. If you're watching later, that might not be the case. So I really do think this set would have benefited a lot from having at least one LEGO store employee with like the nice LEGO logo. And speaking of the LEGO logo, this here is a sticker. This should not have been a sticker, this should have been a print. And LEGO actually did make a print for this for the gifts with purchase from last year, like the Fantasy Adventure Ride and the Space Adventure Ride. So those pieces do exist, and they existed at the time the set was made, as far as I know. So I don't know why they didn't include that print and they used the sticker instead. Also, I do think that they should have provided some of these prints in the set. The LEGO modular buildings are very iconic, and this print was in production as of the time that this set was manufactured, so I think it would have been really nice to include not just these small sets here, but imagine what this would look like with this nice large set, in addition to like the smaller sets for kids. So yeah, I think that was another missed opportunity, given the set's price. So I do think this set should have been a little bit cheaper, given all these shortcomings. It would have been nice to get it as a gift with purchase. Yeah, I understand that there's lots of pieces if you just look at the piece count, but a lot of these pieces are simply 1x1 studs like these ones, so I don't think you can apply the 10-cent price per piece without taking that into consideration. Also, this set relies heavily on stickers. I don't mind these stickers. I think these stickers do add value, the ones for the sets, but a lot of these large stickers I'm less impressed with. I don't think they're that useful or necessary. The LEGO store itself looks decent, even without all those stickers on the outside and the inside. Like, you could say these walls look a little bit plain, and yeah, I agree that they look a bit plain, but I just don't want to ruin this big tile by putting a big sticker here over it, because then it will make it very difficult to use in your own custom creations if you want to use this for anything else. And actually, while I have these tiles, like, they don't quite make a roof if you want to have a roof for this thing, but it's a starting point for a roof. A little bit of your own pieces, you could fill this out and have it like fully enclosed. So I don't complain that these pieces are included in the set, I just would not put stickers on them. But of course, if you get the set, you can do whatever you want with it. Also, the set does not include a brick separator. I would have found one useful, but it's not absolutely essential for this set. Just nice to have, especially when fixing mistakes for these tiles down below. Alright, I think I've said enough for this set. Thank you so much for tuning into Versatile Fun Designs. What do you think? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye!